is President Donald Trump. I don't smoke and I don't drink, but there's a fantastic show called Liquid Lunch, and their sponsor is Question Tequila, and it's hosted by John Tobacco. Booze, cigarettes, tobacco, it's all here with great insight on politics, culture, and everything else. Tune in every day to Liquid Lunch.
Hey, welcome back. It's Thirsty Thursday. I thought going out of the last segment I was going to be able to lure Tom Basili into joining me in a Question Tequila, but I was wrong. That's not happening, but we're still going to mix it up. We're going to throw out the topics. I'm going to shake one up for myself. Sit back. Let them duke it out. Take a look at this clip. The president is getting killed. Killed. Because in his vaping remarks, he referred to Melania. You watch. Watch what he said.
She's got a son together that is a beautiful young man, and she feels very, very strongly about it. She's seen it. We're both reading it. A lot of people are reading it. But people are dying with vaping. So we're looking at it very closely.
He said she's got a son, and we're looking at it very closely. He was kind of, like, did I have to jump on the guy for every grammatical faux pas?
Yes. That's the,
yes.
Yeah, I mean,
we're in agreement. Yeah, they both said yes.
No, this is what the left-wing media wants to do. They want to. We have a very serious topic that we're talking about. All right, people being hospitalized and dying over vaping products, and they want to talk about adjectives and prepositions. Look, what he was trying to say was, she's a mother. She is looking at this issue as a mother would look at this issue. And then he immediately went on and said that parents need to help their kids make good decisions. And again, the fact that we're even talking about this just shows you how far gone the mainstream press really is.
Tom should be the press secretary for the White House and Donald Trump. You said that so beautifully. And,
do you live in New York?
Yeah.
Do you live in New York?
I do.
You're Italian.
I am.
So you have the bar is set very low. You only have to get past 11 days to be the all-time reigning New York Italian press secretary for the president, which would be an amazing achievement. Because Scaramucci screwed that one up, but then now he's gone. He's gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
That's not even in our rundown, but it just came to me. But
I think Donald Trump has set the bar so low, and he's so frivolous about everything that it's hard to take him seriously. All of a sudden, he's going to be talking about vaping, and then he's having trouble remembering his son's name. And he's had 3 wives and a bunch of kids, so it can get confusing for him.
Oh man.
Look. This administration, I will have to say, and a lot of people don't realize, the Surgeon General came out with an advisory opinion about vaping and pregnancy and marijuana use among youth that the Obama administration never wanted to touch. But the scientific research that's gone on and what HHS is doing with respect to trying to get a handle on THC products and the youth use, the explosion in youth use between ages 12 and 25 is really significant. I mean, so this administration, it gets to your point. This administration is doing meaningful things. It is doing things that people really do and should care about. It's getting through the editorial filter that has been this president's biggest problem.
Maybe I'm shaking things up, but I think we should legalize weed nationally.
Oh, wow. I love this man. I agree with him. I'm ringing the bell on that one.
I don't even smoke.
No, but I was just going to...
I'm a diabetic. It gets me way too hungry.
I was going to just seize on that moment and ask you, because Rob is he's a humble contributor on Newsmax, the centrist sentiments by day. He's a humorist and all-around great guy. But in his other life, he's an ambassador for the American Diabetes.
Yes.
And also he's part of the No Diabetes by Heart
That's
campaign.
Correct. Our key ambassador is Angela Bassett.
There you go. You got it.
He's Good Morning America in about another month.
There you have it. And I was going to ask you, about the health effects of many things, and you're big into this stuff. Isn't weed really good for you overall?
Well, I don't want to. I'm not a doctor, but I played one on television. I think
Marcus Welby.
Legally, Marcus Welby. I love this reference. You're too young.
I remember.
I think it should be. I think it should be legal. It's still going to be smoked anyway, and the criminalization of marijuana puts so many people in our prisons that we don't need there. That's another issue.
But there's a difference. It really, legalization and commercialization of pot products, and particularly the high potency pot products, and decriminalization are 2 very, very different issues. One is creating an industry for which is basically addiction for profit,
and the other tax it.
And the other, but the tax numbers aren't going to work, because the more that you have people who are smoking and vaping high potency marijuana, the more you're going to have treatment services, social services, law enforcement issues associated. That all costs money. So, look, it's not something, even the Surgeon General and all the major medical associations have said, it is not medicine, it is not good for you, and it has mental and physical impacts that are very serious.
When the government says something isn't medicine, then I immediately think it must be medicine, because they never want us to know about the good stuff. That's where I'm coming from. But it seems like it seems to me like in every poll, even the most liberal polls that hate Trump and everything, when they do these nationwide polls, like 70% of the people are for legal recreational
but they're not asking about decriminalization.
Right, and Tom is also addressing the repercussions, which we never take into consideration. If you're very much pounding your fist about what's right and what's wrong. So Democrats are like, look, it's all right and this should be legal, and people were put in jail and they didn't do anything wrong. But okay, what will the repercussions be, as you said, once there's legalization?
Once you have a pot shop on every single street corner in America. Look, in Denver right now, there are more pot shops. There are more pot shops in Denver right now than McDonald's and Starbucks combined. That cannot be a good thing for our society. I'm sorry.
It can't?
It cannot be.
No, because we tend to do everything in such extremism.
Because it's for profit, right? It's Altria and the tobacco companies looking to make their next generation profits, and then that's what it's about.
Are they going to be doing pot commercials like the old cigarette?
I hope so. Hey, listen, I'm open to it. Anybody watching, pot companies, cannabis companies, bring it on. We'll be promoting your products. I believe in them. Where they're legal, of course. But you know what? The last thing I'll say on, and we weren't even supposed to do cannabis. We were supposed to do sub-zero interest rates, but this was way more fun to me.
I know about sub-zero refrigerators. Interest rates are not my thing.
Think about it like this a lot. Same thing I was saying about cigarettes before. I know plenty of instances, I read them in the crime blot, a guy drinks a half a bottle of Jack Daniels, goes home, beats the heck out of his wife.
Right.
I do not know of one instance of somebody smoking a doobie and going home and engaging in violent behavior.
The doobie that you smoked was only 4% THC.
I didn't say I smoked it.
Somebody you may know smoked was 4% THC. The stuff that they're trying to put on the market now is 80, 90% THC. Wow. Totally different drug.
The last time I drank a half bottle of Jack Daniels, I woke up in a hotel room in Brazil. I don't know how I got there.
But I'm bump. We'll be back right after this. Rob, Tom Vasili. Thank you. Be back. Be right back.